What's up guys, Tarvin here from KL Gadget TV, and now most of you are probably listening to Spotify through your smartphones or maybe even your computer. But one thing you have to understand with Spotify, it does not provide you the highest quality format that is out there. Spotify provides you OGG formats. Now OGG format is a lossy format, however it is one step below a FLAC format, which is a totally lossless format. Sometimes you might not get the exact audio that is intended by the artist. So that's where music players like the HiDis AP80 comes in. Now this is a very compact music player and it will not break your budget, and the best part, it supports all the high-end music formats. And as you can see for yourself, it is a very small and very compact device. However, don't let that fool you because this thing is very impressive. So overall, it has a very nice screen display. It's about 2.4 inch of screen. It is a touchscreen device, and of course it is running on the HiBiOS, which is the company's own operating system for music players. On the sides here, you can see that they are very simple media controls. Here we have the pause, we have the next buttons, and of course this little dial is an audio control. And on the back here is just a very nice glass display showing off the company's profile, and on the side here is a micro SD card extension, which you can extend this device up to 1 terabyte of storage. And lastly, this device supports a USB Type-C port for you to transfer your music as well as charge the device, and it supports DAC out. And there's a 3.5mm jack at the side of it. So as I mentioned before, this music player is using the HiBiOS, which is the company's own operating system for music players. And overall, it is a very simple and very easy to use interface. So this is the lock screen, and once you swipe up on the lock screen, you'll get to the home screen. And the home screen, you have your options here like player and FM radio if you prefer to listen to radio. There's also a step counter, system settings, and of course about the device. But when you go into the music player, now that's where it will show you the list of your songs. Now, sadly, there is no option for you to do a search. The best option right now is that you can create a playlist. Now, with a playlist, you can add your own songs into the playlist, and from there, maybe perhaps you can have some management over there. So once you got your music playing, you can head over to the player page where it will just give you some basic information here. You can pause, you can play, you can go to the next music, you can shuffle. And of course, you have some options here if you want to set up your equalizer, you want to delete the song, or maybe just add this song to a playlist of your choice. So the next thing I want to show you is how you can customize your audio listening experience. You have two options here. You can either use the MSEB option or you can use the equalizer. The equalizer might be slightly confusing for you because it just shows you the frequency at the bottom, and if you don't know what these frequencies are for or what part of the audio it changes, then it might be a bit tricky, or you might spend a lot of time in the equalizer trying to get the proper sound that you want. So your other option is to go into the MSEB, where it will actually tell you that if you want to change your overall temperature of your music, so that's where you can choose between cold or warm. So for those of you that want a very nice clarity, especially for those of you that want to listen to podcasts, for example, on this device, then you might want to go for the more brighter sound. But for those of you that are listening to perhaps some jazz music or some electronic music, then you want to go over to the warmer side. Now the Bluetooth menu, it works like any other Bluetooth menu. If you've used a Bluetooth menu on your phone, then this will be very simple to you. Once you on your Bluetooth on this device, then you just need to on the Bluetooth on another headphones or maybe a wireless headphones or earphones that you have, and it will just appear at the bottom here. Now the beauty about connecting with Bluetooth is that this device supports aptX, so you are going to get good quality audio on Bluetooth earphones. But again, if you want the pure audio listening experience that this device can provide, then you definitely got to use a wired connection, because it is hard for a DAC to produce that kind of sound when it has to transfer over Bluetooth, and that's where aptX comes in, where it helps the device give you that music experience that you are looking for. Now another feature I like about the HiBiOS is the fact that it makes shortcuts so much more easier. You can actually swipe from the bottom of the screen to bring up the music player, so you don't actually have to go to this section of the player. You can easily just be on any screen and swipe from the bottom, and it'll give you the audio controls as well as volume control and brightness control. When you swipe over from the top, it displays more functionalities. For example, here's where you can on and off your Bluetooth, change your gain to high or low. I do recommend that if you're going to put it on high, do reduce the volume because it gets very loud. And lastly, we have the DAC in or out. So what this option allows you to do is that you can connect this device to your computer. And once you connect it to your computer, all you need to do is plug in your speakers into this headphone jack. And after that, whatever music that you're playing on your computer will go through the Hi-Des AP80 and the sound will be enhanced and output into your speakers. So for those of you that have very high powered speakers but you do not have a digital amplifier, then this is a very good option for you. So as you can see for yourself, this music player does not have as much features as perhaps other music players. For example, it lacks Wi-Fi connectivity. So if you want to update this device, then you probably have to download the firmware that the company releases, put it into this device and then get it updated. The point of why the company created this is that they want to focus on the audio listening experience. So we don't really need all these extra features. After all, once you put in some music into this device, then it just immediately plays the music. Of course, it's recommended that you use high quality music to play with music players like this. However, for those of you that want to enter into this audio world, this music listening experience, this device is definitely one of the best devices that you can choose to start. So when I was listening to audio on this, I was actually very impressed with the audio quality that this little guy can produce, because when I was listening to a lot of rock music and jazz music, the vocals were crystal clear and listening to the guitars were very nice because you can actually hear the vibration of the strings and the clarity of the strings and the notes that were played were very nice. And then when it came to its mids, although the mids were not as powerful as I expected, but it still manages to gel all the music parts together. And then when it came to the bass is extremely satisfying. So overall, this device provides you a great audio listening experience. However, I do have some slight issues with this device. For example, the screen is way too small for my usage, because if I just put my thumb on the screen, it's already almost filling up 75% of the screen, and it is a bit hard, especially when it comes to the music players. If I want to actually go into album, artist or genre, it is a bit hard for me to press and I have to be very accurate by pressing it. So the only way for me to compromise this is that I will just set the device on shuffle, and basically most of the time the device is off to me and I'll just press the play button and start listening to my music. Now, another slight issue I have with this device as well is with its audio knob, because it is pretty hard for me to control the audio using one finger, because it is made of metal, so it's a bit slippery and it doesn't really grip my fingers when I do this. So most of the time I have to hold the device, use two fingers and turn the audio volume in order for me to adjust the volume. So guys, there you have it. That is the Hi-Des AP80 music player. Now, this company is currently doing a Kickstarter for this product, so if you are interested, the links will be in the description below. And I do recommend that you head over there fast, because they are doing an early bird promo for this device. So this device will retail for 115 USD at its early bird promotion, and after that the price will go up. If you're looking for an audio music player that is probably around 500 ringgits, then I think this is definitely one of the best options that you can find out there. So guys, as usual, if you like this video, do give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, because we take out videos like this every single week. And of course guys, I will see you in the next video.